Hello chess lovers, let's have a look at another dramatic game played at World Rapid Championship 2017, where the white pieces is playing the reigning world champion Magnus Carlsen and his opponent is Viswanathan Anand. Carlsen started with d4 and knight f6 by Anand, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, Anand goes for Nimzo-Indian defense, e3, black castles, bishop d3, d5, a3, white is asking black bishop to clarify his intentions, and Anand is capturing on c3, doubling white pawns. D takes c4, bishop takes c4, c5 challenging white center, knight f3, queen c7, bishop e2, b6. Bishop b2 and bishop b7. Black is fianchettoing the bishop and now black is starting to control the central light squares. White castles, knight d7, c4, rook c8, rook c1, rook d8, queen b3, knight g4. Now black has a very simple threat, bishop takes f3 followed by queen takes h2, g3 and the knight retreats back. The knight managed to cause some weaknesses on white's king side and the knight retreats back. Now the knight is eyeing on e4 square, and later we will see that this diagonal is going to play an important role in this game. Rook d1, knight e4, knight e1 and knight d6. Well, actually knight f6 looks more active. If bishop f3, then c takes d4 followed by bishop a6, putting pressure on c4 square, but Anand had different ideas. He played knight d6, d5, e takes d5, c takes d5. Now Carlsen is getting an isolated passed pawn on d5 square, and also white can cause black a lot of problems by controlling this diagonal. c4, queen c2, b5, knight g2. Of course Carlsen now will activate this knight. Knight c5, knight f4, queen e7, bishop g4. White pieces are suddenly getting activated. The rook was under attack. Rook c7, queen c3. There is a simple threat and Anand plays f5, both covering the g7 square and attacking the bishop. Bishop f3, rook d7, queen b4, knight b3. The rook on c1 is attacked, but Carlsen plays knight e6, counter-attacking black rook. Anand captured on c1, rook takes c1. Anand played knight c8. Of course, if you move away your rook, if for example rook e8, then as you can see the pawn on g7 is also hanging. White can capture on g7. This can be very dangerous for black. Later this queen can come to c3 square. That's why after rook c1, Anand played knight c8, offering an exchange of queens, but at the same time he's moving away the defender, and now Carlsen captures on b5. Of course, you can't capture on g7 because after the exchange of queens, black can capture on g7. That's why after knight c8 we see queen takes b5. And now it's high time to get rid of this dangerous pawn on d5, and Anand captures on d5. Bishop takes d5, rook takes d5, queen b4 and knight d6. This time Anand is rejecting the offer of queens. Of course, if you capture, then white will recapture the bishop. We see knight d6, and it was in here that Magnus Carlsen blundered. He played knight c5. Well, there's nothing wrong with knight f4. This is going to be an equal game. But this knight c5 move just loses on the spot. You can pause the video and try to find a winning move for black. Ready? Of course, Anand didn't hesitate and he instantly grabbed this knight on c5, removing the knight which was covering the e4 square. And now after queen takes c5, he played queen e4 and Carlsen resigned. Black is now threatening checkmate in one. Of course, white king can escape, but the thing is that after queen h1 check, king e2, bishop f3 check, king d2, black has this knight e4 check, forking the king and the queen, and then capturing on c1, and this is an easy win for black. Of course, Magnus Carlsen saw all this, and after queen e4 he resigned. Your comments and questions please, and thanks for watching. Good luck.